In the year 711 AD, during the rule of the Umayyad Caliphate, the fate of Spain was about to change forever. The land of Iberia was suffering under the tyranny of King Roderick, a ruler known for his cruelty, heavy taxation, and injustice. The people, including the Jewish community and even many Christians, longed for freedom and secretly sent pleas for help to North Africa, where the Muslim governor Musa ibn Nusayr ruled with wisdom and justice. Musa sought permission from the caliph to intervene, and when granted, he chose his most trusted and courageous general to lead the expedition, Tariq ibn Ziyad. Tariq was not born a nobleman. He had once been a slave, but his brilliance, courage, and faith in Allah had elevated him to one of the greatest commanders of his time. With an army of only 12,000 men, he set sail across the Mediterranean Sea, a dangerous journey for a people with no powerful navy. When they landed safely on the southern coast of Spain, the mountain where they set foot would forever bear his name, Jabal al-Tariq, or Gibraltar. As the soldiers disembarked, fear began to grow in their hearts. They were in a foreign land, far from home, and their enemy was powerful and far greater in number. Many wondered what would happen if they lost, or how they could return if things went wrong. Tariq, seeing their hesitation, made a bold decision. He ordered the ships that brought them to be burned. Shocked and fearful, the soldiers now had no way back. It was at this moment that Tariq gave his legendary speech, "Behind you is the sea, and before you is the enemy. You have no choice but to fight with courage and rely on Allah. Victory or martyrdom, those are the only paths before you. If you stand firm, this land will be yours, but if you turn back, you will lose both this world and the hereafter." His words lit a fire in their hearts, and fear was replaced with faith and determination. Soon, King Roderick marched with an army said to number 100,000 men. By worldly standards, Tariq's 12,000 soldiers stood no chance. But Tariq was a master of strategy and a man of unshakable faith. At the Battle of Guadalete, the two forces clashed in a fight that would decide the future of Spain. For days, the battle raged fiercely. Tariq fought at the front lines, inspiring his men with his courage and resolve. Slowly, the Muslim forces gained the upper hand, until finally the Visigoth army collapsed. King Roderick himself was killed, and the mighty kingdom of the Visigoths came to an end. This victory was more than just a military triumph, it was the beginning of a new era. The Muslims entered Spain not as destroyers, but as bringers of justice and knowledge. They treated the people with fairness, and many who had suffered under oppression now welcomed them with open arms. Over the years, cities like Córdoba, Granada, and Seville flourished under Muslim rule. They built mosques, libraries, and universities, and Al-Andalus became one of the most advanced civilizations of the age. It was a land where Muslims, Christians, and Jews could live together, and where science, philosophy, medicine, astronomy, and art reached new heights. Scholars from across Europe traveled there to learn, and the knowledge they carried back would one day fuel the Renaissance. The story of Tariq ibn Ziyad is a story of courage, faith, and destiny. It shows that true strength does not lie in numbers, but in determination and belief. It shows that a man who once was a slave could rise through wisdom and bravery to change the course of history. For nearly 700 years, Al-Andalus stood as a beacon of knowledge and culture, and it all began with the courage of one man and his unshakable faith in Allah. Tariq ibn Ziyad's name continues to inspire generations as the hero who carried the banner of Islam across the sea and forever changed the destiny of nations.